Well, today an expert is here to explain how to get out of the 99% and into the 1%.
But what do those stats really mean, or why do we even want to be in the 1%? Kurt Cambier is here with all the information for us. Kurt, you know, during the commercial break, I did say this 99%, 1%, we kind of are hearing it a lot, especially on the campaign trail out there. It's kind of a buzzy numbers and things. But kind of break down, what does that mean? What is 99%? Why am I in it? Why do I want to be in that 1%?
Well, it's a big deal in the campaign, obviously,
Yeah.
because the top 1% of the wealthiest people in the world, their wealth equates to the cumulative wealth of the bottom 99%. So my thought and my belief is that anyone can move from the 99% into the 1% if they follow some certain processes.
All right, so we have the 4 Ps to get us into that 1%.
Yes. Well, the 4 Ps, first of all, you have to have a purpose. And your purpose can't be, I want to become rich. Your purpose is you have to have something that will change the world. We're all here for a reason. Once you discover what your purpose is, then you develop a plan around your purpose, because you have to have a plan to execute. And then you got to have patience, because it's hard work. It doesn't happen overnight. And not all of us are born in the pole position. Some of us are way back in the race, but life's a long race and we can get there. Then the next thing is you have to have that passion. You have to have that inner belief that you can absolutely do it. And then the last thing is you have to have a particular knowledge, and that's really important. Most of us in life know a lot about a little, or know a little about a lot.
Yeah.
We're a horizontal thinker. But the people you meet who have been really successful, and I've met many of them, they're vertical thinkers. They know a lot about a little. They go down in depth. And if you talk to them, you think, this guy's kind of an idiot savant. He really can't communicate. But you get him on their subject, him or her on their subject, and they're brilliant, and they know everything about it. So you have to become very knowledgeable.
I love these 4 Ps because they're all things, like you said, we can all be, do, obtain,
Yes.
You know, put into our own lives. This isn't something that guy over there is doing. So, you know, I know we're kind of talking about money, kind of where everybody falls, and we're really talking about the economy also. And I think a lot of people think I'm in that 99% because it's the economy. It's not me. It's not I don't have the 4 Ps. It's the economy. But so kind of explain, you know, what is really the driving force of the economy? Does that affect my where I'm at?
Oh, absolutely. Now, the one thing we have to understand, this huge separation that's taken place between the 99 and the 1% is the knowledge the 1% has. When the government has had money really cheap, what are they saying to you? They want you to take risk.
Yeah.
So those who understand money know that you borrow money and then you buy things like real estate or you buy stocks. You take risk because risk assets will appreciate when money is cheap, when the availability of money is there. And that's really the important thing. And then really the other category that really drives things, you have to understand the demographics. The demographics of things, which everybody's like, oh, demographics, so that's got to be boring. But demographics are actually very exciting. The great thing about the United States is everyone thinks the baby boomers are the biggest demographic group. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the babies of the baby boomers, the millennials. The millennials are going to do the same thing for the U.S. economy that the baby boomers did through the 80s and 90s. Wow. And as they move, the great news is they won't really start impacting the economy till about 2019 when they hit that big category of becoming an earner. So I have 4 categories of the demographics. Do you want me to kind of walk through
Yes.
this? Oh, cool. Well, the first, I bought some props, just make this more exciting.
Yeah.
First thing is 0 to 25, you're a learner.
Right.
You're trying to figure out what you're going to do in life, right? And so don't struggle with that. Just figure it out and go from there. From 25 to 35, you become a yearner. You want things, the iPhone, the iWatch, you maybe want the new car, but you really can't afford everything yet. When you get to 35 to 65, here you go.
Whoa, all right.
That's all you get on TV, folks.
Yeah.
You become an earner. That's when you earn most of your money. And then from 65 on, that's when you become a burner and you kick back and you enjoy the fruits of your labor.
That's what I want right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. So that's the Arizona lifestyle. You enjoy that beautiful weather. But the key thing is that in the baby booming or the millennial generation, the first group will start turning 35 in 2019.
Wow.
So it's not even here yet. And the millennials are different than the baby boomers.
Yeah.
They're going to get married later. They're going to buy a house later. They're going to have kids later. They're more into experiences, but they're still going to impact the economy. So I will steal, so I have no original thoughts, I will steal a phrase from earlier days. The 1920s were known as the Roaring Twenties. It's my belief that the 2020s will be known as the Roaring Twenties. I think they'll absolutely scream. I think it'll be led by the millennials and their impact that they're going to have on the economy.
Well, this is all very appealing. I feel like I'm on the right track and I want to learn more. And I feel like we're just kind of touching the tip of the iceberg today. Yeah. So I'm assuming that in your book, we're going to get even more information on how to kind of get on the right track here. You
will. And the book is The Future is Brighter Than You Think. And of course, if I'm wrong, there'll be a sequel that'll say, oops, the future wasn't quite as bright as I thought. Well, we got it all covered either way.
You know, it's really funny. I just watched recently some late night guy, I don't remember which one I was watching, was talking about baby boomers and how many of them are retiring right now with some astronomical number at a very high rate.
10,000 a day.
And they had all of these funny things of like baby boomers that are retiring doing kind of strange things. And they said baby boomers with too much time on their hands. And he made like a whole skit. I thought it was really funny and in a funny way, kind of telling where we're at. Like you said, 2019 is not far off from where these millennials are going to be. So always food for thought.
Always is.
Definitely, Kurt. And I'm going to make sure our viewers have all the information to get your book so that they can get on the track to getting into that 1%.
Sounds fantastic.
This was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for more details and a free copy of Kurt's book, you can head over to kurtcambier.com.